Are you in a slump? Have you been having a really tough time being unproductive? If so, today's video is for you. I'm going to break down several life hacks for how you can break out of slumps and become productive when you're just facing challenges. My name is Ataande. I'm a full-time entrepreneur, angel investor, attorney. I currently run 2 businesses, and welcome to our channel, Business and Life Advice with Ataande Advisors. Now, if you stick around to the end, I'm going to share another special life hack that you won't find anywhere else. Okay, let's jump straight into it. Now, one of my favorite methods in terms of getting me to start something I don't want to do is Mel Robbins' 5-4-3-2-1 method. And with this method, what she essentially says is one of the things to do to trick your brain to get started is kind of use a countdown scenario, like a rocket ship going to orbit or whatnot. So when you say, okay, I have to do something, start wiring your brain in by saying 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then once 1 hits, you're starting to go, you're starting to move forward. I found this works really great for me. Often that's helping me do my first task, whether it is as simple as getting out of bed or it's more complex, like, hey, I need to create decks for something. That's a great method. You can dive more into it as well. She has a great book that dives into a few of these things. The next thing that's really great is to break the cycle with quick wins. A lot of times people become unproductive, or when they're in slump, they're still trying to operate at the same level that they were when they were doing great. Sometimes the best way is to focus on small wins. Let me not say small, focus on quick wins. Things you can do quickly to build momentum and get your mind around to go back to, hey, I'm a winner. I'm somebody who accomplishes things. Or if you've never really accomplished something great, this is another way so you can start building momentum. See, hey, I'm able to do this. Now maybe I can perform at an even higher level. That's the big thing I say. Try to get quick wins. A quick win can be as simple as, hey, I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. for 2 days in a row, right? And you layer that on with other things. Or I'm going to start going to the gym. Whatever quick win is to you, focus on that. Get those quick wins and build momentum from there. Now, another step to quick wins is reframing and micro steps. So sometimes the goal is just very big for where you're at mentally or what you can perform right now. A great way is to reframe the goal into micro steps. Hey, I need to get to 25% of this, or I need to get to 5% of this every week, right? And then you're incrementally improving. So reframing with micro steps and breaking down a big goal into much smaller chunks so you can see momentum, and you're not waiting for, oh man, I'm waiting for this long cycle for me to hit success. Rather, you're accomplishing 1 step 1 week or 1 step 1 day, right? And you're moving forward that way, slowly but surely. That's a great way where you're not putting too much pressure on yourself and you're able to really start moving towards accomplishing and breaking out of that slump. Once you're accomplishing stuff, while you're breaking that slump, try using time blocking. So time blocking is a method where you're essentially assigning a set of tasks to a specific time period, right? It can be an hour, it can be 20 minutes, it can be 3 hours, right? I wouldn't say don't time block more than 4 or 5 hours for one specific task. That gets kind of hard. Just sometimes people need a switch. You can do it, but starting off, you may not want to time block more than 5 hours for one specific task. You may want to do 4 hours, have a break to do something different, and then jump back into for another 4 hours. That's a quick tip on that. But time blocking, it helps you build momentum, because one of the best levers for success is momentum, right? Sometimes you're not getting cash from your new venture. Sometimes you're just seeing growth. You're seeing more customers pick up. You're seeing more people watch your stories. You're seeing more people follow you. Whatever you're going after, try to go get momentum. And time blocking allows you to pick up momentum. Why? Because your ideas start to accumulate. You get into the groove, right? You get into the groove and you're able to move forward. So time blocking is a really good tip for that. I'd also say, on top of time prioritization, one of the things that happens is we often try to put a ton on our plate, right? So if you're not able to accomplish, or you're feeling like you're not able to accomplish something within a certain time period, or you can't accomplish a ton of things, break down what are the most important things for you to accomplish, right? And prioritize them. Prioritize, hey, I'm going to focus on this. I'm going to do this now. Later, if this happens, great. If it doesn't happen, it's okay. But these are the most important things I need to focus on. That's going to give you the energy you need to accomplish the tasks you need to finish. Have you ever heard of the phrase divide and conquer, right? So when you're not prioritizing, you're really dividing your focus, and and therefore you're unable to conquer something, right? When they say divide, they want to divide you want to divide your opponent. You don't want to divide yourself. So when you're dividing your focus, it makes it easier for you to be conquered. Think of it that way. My next hack that's really great is incorporate movement, right? Sometimes you think you have to be seated to accomplish that. No, you can do it on the move, right? You can go for a run. You can take meetings walking, right? Incorporating movement is actually a great way for you to see progress. A lot of times, your physiology really can impact your mental acuity, right? What you can do with your brain. So when you're incorporating movement, when you're getting your body moving, when you're starting to do things, it can make you sharper mentally, and it also can help you get energy or excitement in order to do something. Now I'll say, don't just manage time, right? Manage your energy. Uh, Usually energy, everybody has peaks and valleys for their energy. Make sure you're doing the most important things during your peak times, right? So you're setting up your peak times to do the most important thing. A lot of times we're wasting our energy and not really realizing what time period of the day, the week, whatever, that I am feeling most able to accomplish something, right? That I'm most excited, that I have the energy, that I have the focus. So manage that. Don't just try to manage your time, manage your energy. The last two tips I'm going to give you before the book is change your environment. Sometimes it's you're just in the wrong space, right? And that space, because you're in a slump, you associate it with a slump. So this is why people change their office. This is why people go work at a co-working space, right? Go to a library. Go to a different space that for you represents you breaking away from the slump. Go there, get some work done. You're going to see yourself pick up. And finally, hang out with high performers, right? Sometimes it's just about who you're around. Go hang out with high performers. Go see what they're doing. Go just work with them. Don't try to compete. Go there and just try to get back into your flow. See how they're in their flow. And one thing you'll realize when hanging out with we all have stuff going on. They also go through slumps, right? So it's going to take away some of that pressure on you if you're not trying to compete. Don't try to compete when you're in this state. If you're not trying to compete and you're just admiring, hey, these people are doing great things, right? These people are dealing with stuff and still accomplishing, right? This person just came out of a slump. It's going to give you a bit more faith, right? It's going to help you see that it is possible, right? Now, let's jump into our bonus tips. One of the things that I think people don't do too often is take a vacation, right? Take a vacation and you'll see sometimes in life, it's a similar strategy as sometimes when you hop in the shower, right? Ideas just come to you, right? Freeing up and releasing your mind at times allows you to move forward. So take a vacation, go to that place you really wanted to go to, right? Go do it for a weekend. You don't even have to go for a long time. Go for a weekend. Or if you want to go for 7 days, go for 7 days. Come back refreshed, right? Go see things, unlock yourself, and you'll start seeing sometimes ideas pouring and you're getting that energy back. Because sometimes you may have poured out everything you have for now. So go get some stuff back into you, right? And move forward. Pray about it, right? That's the last big one. Pray about it. Ask for help, right? I ask God, hey, I need help, right? I'm having trouble with this. Can you please give me a hand? Thank you so much for everything you're doing, things of that nature. So it may seem that some of that might not be your cup of tea, but it works. It works. I'm telling you, so much I'm able to accomplish, how I'm able to run everything I run, it comes all from God. So this is Business and Life Advice with Ataande Advisors. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. What was your favorite tip? Or is there anything you think we should have mentioned that really works well for you? If so, please leave in the comments, and I'll see you next time. God bless.